Okay, guys, welcome back to Saturday Maintenance. It is July and it is hot as hell out here. Gonna do a review on our Harbor Freight gauges, which are AC gauges. These here, I figured I'd use them while I'm doing the review on them because my wife's van is kind of broke and it needs some air conditioning work on it. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Uh, these gauges I've had them now for a little while, so I figured I'd do a little bit of a review on them. They've been fairly decent. Keep in mind the things that I do on my vehicle are not going to be the same as yours, so please don't go by what I'm doing with my air conditioning versus yours. Okay, so keep that in mind. And there, wear that eye protective stuff and them glove things, so all while you're doing it. So we're gonna get right into it. All right. Okay, this is where we're at right now. This is the gauges here. You can see them in action at the moment. The system is shut down. I'm pulling the vacuum on it. Uh, the gauges have been fairly decent with us, so I don't have too much to say about them. They're made fairly well. They get bumped around, things like that. The price-wise, I don't have too much to say about them. They're great value. You know, if you're looking for a bargain set of gauges, they work pretty good. Just kind of check them when you get them, from Harbor Freight. They seem to be fairly well with us. Uh, Working on our van today. Pulled a Schrader valve out. Schrader valve was broke. Couldn't get it out, so charged the system basically and just blew the damn thing out when I unscrewed it. So that's how it came out, and I was glad to get it out. So now I got a new one in there, evacuate the system, kind of go from there. But it was a nice little trusty Harbor Freight deal here. Pull the vacuum on the system. We'll be back here a little bit. We'll get going. Alright, I'm back a little bit. I'm figuring to charge the system out to show a little bit on what I'm doing here. Added Freon to it from a lot larger tank than you'd probably normally have. Adding a little bit at a time. You don't want to get too nuts with this stuff. You lock the damn compressor up. But you can hear the compressor just came on. That's a good thing. I got quite a ways to go. I'll give it a little douse here, a little douse there. I don't want to get too crazy with this. It's a very old van, '07 van, so I don't want to blow anything up any more than what I've already got broken in here now. So a little bump here and a little grind there. Leave it there. I'll give it time to cycle out and kind of even out there, and we'll keep going back and forth here for a little bit. There we go. This van seems to like around the 225 mark, 250 mark, in that area on the high side. Pressure does get a little higher on this one here for some reason, around the 50, 60 area on this one. It should be running around the 30 or 40. But right now it is July, and it is absolutely hot as shit out here, so you might see the pressure get up here a little bit more than what you would think it should be. But on and off there. That pressure starts getting up like it should be. I'll hear the fan kick on. Y'all hear that fan kick on here in a little bit because that electric fan on here, when that pressure gets to a certain spot there, it'll start kicking on. That generally means to your borderline and where you need to be at anyways. At least my look at things. Everybody's different what they learn. We'll be back here in a little bit, guys. Alright, that's where I'm at right now. Getting a little closer to the 200 mark. Up a little bit more. This is a little high here. It'll kind of even out a little later on. It's just the way this van is for some reason. Add a little more to it. Keep jacking up a little bit. Little at a time, guys. Little at a time. You don't want to hammer the shit too hard. Just kind of let it circulate and do its thing. I'll leave it like that for a little while. Kind of bounce in, bounce out, Alright, I'll be back here in a little bit, guys. Gauges, fairly good little gauges. They're not the most accurate thing in the world, but I got a set of nice gauges and that I have in the house, and these aren't too far off from them. They may be a pound or two off from them. And hell, I don't know. These may be more accurate than the other ones. You never do know. Be back. Alright, still at it. Still right around the 60 area there, and we go up a little around the 225 area here. So that fan should be getting ready to start coming on here in a minute, hopefully. There we go, a little mold there. When that fan starts coming on, we'll start backing off completely. This will drop on the low side for this van for some reason. This is there it goes. There's your fan right there. So this is probably going to be about it for me here. I might watch it for a little while, but that low side will drop down to about 50 once things kind of get evened out overnight. If I come back and check it in the morning, it will be lower. It's just the way this van is for some reason. But this is my review on the gauges. It is cooling really good on the inside. Just need to kind of wait so that fan's going to cut off. If the fan stays on all the time, and I got way too much pressure in there she cuts off. That's what I need to see. That's looking really good here. Below 2, I can bump it a little bit more. Let's bump it. Bump it. She's a 07, so I won't get too carried away with her. So it's 2025 right now, so. Alright, guys, this is going to be the end of my review here. Y'all have yourself a great day. Give me a thumbs up if you don't mind. Later.